Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is Amanda. Today I have my pan in every pan palette challenge update. I don't remember what I call this, but the title will be up in the corner. So at the beginning of the year, I chose one palette to try to hit pan in every pan to start, and then maybe I'll try to pan the entire palette. We're not sure. Okay. So I will have, of course, all that information listed in the description box. The palette that I chose was the Catrice 5 in a Box Soft Rose Look. It's a 5-pan palette, but listen, panning an entire palette is a lot of work and it's very boring. I don't like to wear the same eyeshadow color every single day. That is boring to me. So I did want to choose this palette that I don't have to wear. Like, you basically have to wear that palette every single day. I love eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow palettes. I don't want to do that. Okay? I don't want to do that. This is baby steps for me. I've been keeping track of the use two ways. Each time I've used this palette and then each dip into each shadow. So I'm going to show you the palette and I'm going to need you to exclaim with me. Granted, I haven't done an update since the intro, so this is 6 months worth of use. But I've used this palette 18 times. Oh, I weighed it too. Let me weigh it again. Let's see here. I forgot I got this little jewelry scale to weigh things. At the intro, it was 38.05 grams. That was after 2 uses because I forgot to weigh it initially. And after 16 uses, it's 37.37 grams. So I don't know. But this is what it looks like. These don't have names, so I've just been calling them Shadow 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This guy, just like yesterday, well, yesterday when I'm filming, I hit pan on this little guy right here. It's so cute. Very clearly, the beige and mauve shades are the most used. I obviously use this shade a lot too, but you don't need as much for that type of shade. And surprisingly, I've been able to work the dark brown in a lot. That's not, I know I'm wearing dark eyeshadow, but like dark brown eyeshadow just feels very intimidating to me. I'm not sure why. Because dark green doesn't, but dark brown is just like, this is too much. I don't know. I've used this first shade 14 times. You can't really see much wear in this. You can see some wear in the shade, but not like a ton. The second shade I have used 60 times. I'm fairly certain I saw pan in that one first, but this is a really great transition, blending, like kind of setting shade for how I use eyeshadow, I guess. So that one I've used 60 times. This pink shade, it says I've used, and the pink shade I've also used about 60 times. I say about because the pan looks a little bit bigger, but maybe I was shoving my brush in there more aggressively than I was for the beige shade. Who knows? It's so exciting. This fourth shade right here, I have used 43 times. This is a pretty soft shimmer. This one seems a little more firmly pressed, but this one is a pretty soft shimmer. Little baby pan in there. And then this brown shade I've used 57 times, but very clearly with a much smaller brush. I'm very excited about this progress. I will continue to use this. I am fully confident that I will probably not even hit pan on this shade. I don't really use this type of shade very much all over my lid. So I use very, very little of this type of color. So if I can finish these other 4 shades, I have no issues calling this completed because I just don't use this type of shade very often. So let's look at it one more time. If you're painting a palette, let me know how your progress is going. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you in my next video.